Shut the fuck up!
Holy. Alright. Skype needs my attention again. Anyway, I'm just gonna not worry about these people trying to phone me on the Skype, they would call it. The Skype. And I'm gonna worry about doing this podcast. Fuck off. See, you hear this? You hear this in the back. Like, it literally every minute. It's like Skype needs your attention, and I think I'm just gonna...
Skype doesn't need your attention. Your shitty friends, one of them probably has cancer, wants your attention. And if you watch... if you watch this kid with cancer that's calling Keegan right now, I'm sorry I couldn't see you. I'm not rich like you. I can't live in Vancouver all my life. Dickhead.
So... we're recording the podcast later than usual. We're on a Saturday. It goes up in 2 days.
But that's because I was in Vancouver.
He was down in the streets, and he has. I'd imagine he has a couple stories. Do you have a couple?
I have a couple stories to talk about.
Stories.
2 specifically, but we can save those for a little later. But I do. What the fuck did you just stab a can with a knife for, you stupid bastard?
It's not a knife.
It looked like a knife to me. Anyway, so yeah, I'll talk about the stories later. But first, I gotta say that the channel logo finally actually changed. We had changed it.
And channel banner.
Well, no. Okay, let me fucking finish. The channel banner changed when we changed it, but the fucking channel logo. We changed it, but it stayed as that fucking Kool-Aid Man for the longest time, and finally decided it better actually change for everyone. Like, it said it changed.
For me, it changed within like an hour.
Yeah, but it didn't say that for everyone else. Yeah. So it finally actually changed, so now you can actually see that it's different.
And it's probably I might end up like not keeping it. I'm probably gonna work.
We're gonna work on another one. But
the banner, the banner will stay. The banner's all right.
Anyway,
Let's hear your stories.
No, we're doing those later. We got to do the comments. Remember?
All right. Well, as you can see, my laptop's all the way up there. I don't exactly have.
You have the mouse there, you stupid bastard.
I totally do. All right. So we see that we have our comments here. I was literally just about to go on the tablet and open this all up. So Conky Dong with the best comment here. I don't know if Conky Dong's a fan or a non-fan, because at the beginning he was like a Lollipop fanboy, like some friend of his. But
I don't recall that. I think he was always on our side.
He's he's like, you should put in 1 or 2 episodes on SoundCloud so then you can get more viewers. Carnage said maybe he'll talk.
That's me, eh?
It's like, he'll talk to this hefty fuck me.
Yeah, I'll talk to fucking Horny Grove.
We got a comment from this young boy named Aiden. If you want to gain more subs, just start uploading Minecraft Let's Plays.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the best advice we've had.
Okay, listen. I actually replied to this comment, but it didn't show up. But what I said was, I don't rape little kids.
You guys should suck and swallow by your favorite Lollipop Gaming. And we have tracked down his new channel.
Yeah, and it's called Lollipop Gaming without the Liu. The reason we found is because he subscribed to us again for some reason, even though he seems to hate us, which is kind of strange to me. But regardless, Conky Dong goes on.
Conky Dong was definitely on his side at first, but now he's on ours. He's like, you guys suck and swallow, and he's like, learn to spell. And he's like, geez, it was a misclick.
I don't know how you misclick when you're typing.
You guys should suck, swallow, or you guys should bite, suck, swallow, lick, squeeze, lean, push, bite, pull, bite, off, and rub.
Okay, listen, that's a Saturday night for me, boy.
That's a Saturday night. So, Carnage said, please make up a new insult at least. I don't care if you insult us, but try to be original.
Like, seriously, for fuck's sakes. The bite, the suck, the swallow, the spit, the fucking anything. You said that too many times for me to even
tell
care.
Us where we can find your new channel for some friendly advice.
Oh, also.
Man, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Gorlorox Bleach?
That was a pretty edgy comment right there.
So we got the Cancer Man back again.
Step 1.
I prefer cotton paper money over plastic, so it's easier to forge.
I don't even think you're fucking anywhere near the microphone. Like, it's probably gonna be so quiet.
It's alright!
It's not alright! Anyway, yeah.
It's alright.
Carry on with your cock.
Oh, that could have been fatal.
Did you almost? Oh, you're stupid.
Alright. So we go down here and we got He also said, also, the way to kill yourself.
Also! Like, for fuck's sakes, dude! He also... Fuck, that hit me right in the head. Stop saying also, you stupid bastard. It's also.
Also, he said, also about the way to kill yourself and death by fisting, look up shoulder deep on a shock website.
So we did.
It
was kind of, you know.
It was very magical, and I want to try it.
Yes, sure.
So I just said you have some serious problems, because he does. You know, cancer's quite the problem. Aiden's erect, he says. That's
and
nice.
yeah, I also replied to him, and I said, I fucking hope so.
Quality Pop Gaming's like, yes, they're finally talking about my channel again.
Well, because you kind of went off the grid, so we stopped talking about you. As soon as you showed up, we had, more material. So keep showing up, so we have something to talk about at least. That'd be great. So that was reading your comments. We might do that almost at the beginning of every episode, so that we have a little bit more to talk about. Then we can interact with the great viewers we have. I hate my life. So now, do you want to hear some of my stories?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this kind of ties in with something that pisses me off as well. Was that real necessary?
That was necessary.
Anyway, so yeah, it ties in with what pisses me off, and what pisses me off is public transit and just getting around and shit. But I'll talk about that later in a bit, basically. But the stories both happened on them. Would you like to hear one on the train or on the bus?
The bus ones are always interesting, so let's save that for last.
So you want to go on the train?
Let's go on the train.
All right. So I get on the train, right, and I'm fucking sitting there, and then this hood motherfucker. I'm not even kidding. He grew up in the hood and stuff. He comes onto the train, and he was pretty skinny, and he was smoking meth because he had no front teeth. I'm not even fucking kidding. He had no front teeth. He'd been smoking meth for a while, but he comes in. And he just, he gets to wherever, and he sits there, and then he's about to get off the train, and I'm just looking straight, and then he catches, he's looking at me, and he looks me straight in the eye, and he, says out loud, "Do you have a brother named Dave?" And I didn't know he was talking to us. I was like, "You mean me?" And then he's like, "Yeah, do you have a brother named Dave?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I don't have a brother named Dave." And then all he does after that, he's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 15. And then he's like, he lifts up his shitty shirt and flexes. He's smoking meth, so he's skinny as fuck, but he flexes. He's like 45. He's saying his age. He just flexes on the train, staring at me, flexes, and says how old he is. And I'm like, okay. And then he just gets off.
So where's your brother Dave?
My brother Dave is
he's Asian.
Yeah, The first thing popped in my head that the only Dave I know is Asian, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not Asian, I don't think, so maybe he's a fake Asian and he's my brother. I don't know. So, yeah, apparently I have a brother named Dave, and that when you're 45 years old and smoking meth, you're pretty tough. So,
pretty tough.
That's what I learned from the train. It's pretty
what
intense.
What did you learn from the bus?
Oh, from the bus is a little bit different.
Little bit different.
All right, okay, so the bus was a little different. So I got on the bus, and I'm sitting, these are double-decker buses. For some reason, they have, two floors. So it's like a European, British, stupid bus, but it's not red and gay. And so I get on the bus, and then in front of me, a family of four. I'm assuming they're family, but there's, an old lady, a middle-aged woman, and then two people, two guys around my age, I'd say. And these kiddos, they all had this exact same haircut. The kids, the adults, all had the same haircut. It was like a short haircut. I was kind of like, okay,
it was
that's
a Walt Disney family.
Yeah, it was kind of strange to me. I didn't understand what was going on, but then what happened was very disgusting. At first, I thought they were serial killers because they were really, really friendly to everybody on the bus, too friendly. You go up to someone and you're that nice, you want to stick your boot up their ass or something like that, realistically. Yeah. But these people weren't serial killers, believe it or not. But there's something just as bad. The two kiddos on the bus, they were reading, they're having a good time, talking about stuff like this and that. And he goes to put his book away, and I catch a glimpse of the title of the book. And it was Attack on Titan. Oh. It was a nice, anime book, so I'm assuming they're weeaboos for a couple of reasons. One, those fucks. Those little kiddos are about my age but have never shaved in their life. So it's like that like little thin like black greasy disgusting mustache that like every like weeb has. And then like one reason before I found out they were weebs, this is one thing that made me think they were serial killers, all right? The kid knows how, like I heard him say that the words like grotesque, like that's a pretty descriptive like word. You could have just said like, you know,
People don't use that.
people didn't use grotesque, right? But he started describing something to his mother. He just started describing, what he said was, there's this cube that you can twist. It has colors on it. You can twist it around, and you try to match up the colors. That's a Rubik's cube. He did not. He did not know what a Rubik's cube was.
That's pretty
He had just
phenomenal.
must have just seen it. How do you not know what a Rubik's cube is? Like, they're pretty common knowledge. Just like, oh, that's a Rubik's cube. Oh, that's just a, you know, a nice cube that you can twist around that happens to have colors on it and try to match up the colors, you know. So you can use the word grotesque. You never heard of a Rubik's cube.
Oh.
I find that kind of strange.
So what you were saying is these kids weren't very bright
Like they had never left their room.
until today.
Yeah.
Until that day where they were going on the bus.
And they had the greasy style where they're like, they got these like hoodies, right? But they tied them up around their waist and were wearing them like that. Oh, that gives me cancer.
Oh.
Oh, I need to see Travis now.
I used to do that. Like when I was like,
I hate you.
If I had a hoodie and it was like hot out,
I
would
hate-
probably do that.
I just carried on my shoulder. What?
Yeah, like a championship belt. Carrying it on the
I'd
side
rather
of the wall.
be a champion than a loser. So I mean, I already am a loser though.
All right.
So let's carry on with like just like my rant about public transport and you know, in general. It is so fucked because like there are so many stupid people. Like the people that take the public transit, the people that are greasy and can't afford cars, right? Or, you know, like usually there's some people that are normal.
Or taxis.
Yeah. So it's like they take it because they're shitty human beings. And it really,
Is that why you were on there?
yeah. I'm a piece of garbage, but I'm not that kind of garbage. I'm not like a weeaboo, like meth addict, not knowing what a Rubik's Cube is, flexing for no reason kind of shit. Anyway. It's so annoying. Like, there are people just like louder than like a black man smoking crack and seeing fried chicken on the other side of the road and the highway's really congested and he just starts yelling at people like, move, nigga, move! Trying to run across the road to get this chicken when he's smoking crack and he gets hit by a car and he's like, ah, nigga, he was chicken! Like, he's just flying through the air, like, he smacks his head off the ground and he's kind of like dead, but he's not dead
But he's
yet,
on
so he's,
crack, so
but
he doesn't
he's crawling to the other side of the road, his legs snapped in half, but he still wants that chicken. Like, annoying! Oh, fuck, I dropped my tab in there. And they're weeaboos and people that are flexing at me when they're 45 years old smoking meth. Just overall not a very good setup. And there's no leg room. Like, I'm not a super tall person, but there's no leg room.
Sounds like you had a fun week.
Good thing I didn't move very much.
You got your new black guy apparel too.
Yeah, I got some new black eye hats and some new black eye shoes.
Some new black guy CDs.
Yeah, CDs. I can't believe I bought CDs. I don't do that anymore, but I do. I found my tab. Kobe. Okay, what were you saying?
I hit my tablet and cracked the screen. So I was saying, moving on to my topic of, not doing anything in life, because I'm a loser. While you're away in Vancouver having fun on the public transit, my week was more basic. I got Skate 3 for the Xbox 360. I haven't played that game in a while, so I was playing that, having a good time.
Yeah.
Because I'm too poor to have a PC.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Doom 2 on the laptop, so that was my first breath of PC gaming in like a good 2 months. No, a good month, I'd say. I had an idea to help fix Josh's computer with my piece of garbage computer, so he'll probably be able to do something one day here coming up.
Masturbate.
And in September, I'll hopefully have some money and hopefully be able to get a computer going here. And then when the computer's going, we have some ideas for some videos. We have some
that aren't podcasts. Believe
that
it or
aren't
not.
podcasts. You know,
We only have one other video that isn't a podcast, and it gave me cancer.
Like our other videos, you could think of them as podcasts if you want. Like if we do 15-minute video just shitting on something, you could just call it the 15-minute podcast, and it's practically what it is.
And what's gonna be 13 minutes long? It's not by that ghost, so
Yeah, it's overall gonna be a way better experience than that piece of shit that goes your way out.
yeah, 15-minute podcast. That's 13
we are
minutes.
subscribed to because we want to show our support for a dead channel.
Yeah, we apparently killed it. Anyway.
Okay, so.
All right, queso.
All right, queso. Anyway.
What do you wanna? I'm dying of masturbation.
So I guess we should move on. We're
I
16
think so.
minutes in. We should probably.
I'm dying.
We should probably move on to our edgy ways to kill yourself.
Oh, do you even have one of those?
Do you?
Yeah. Okay, so no. First of all, they're not even. Some of them aren't even ways to kill yourself. They're just ways to kind of die. Like some of them, just you happen to die. But I mean, well, I'll call them way to make yourself dead. All right.
All right.
So, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So this is all right. Okay. So this one is trampled by a large group of people. Right. So I thought about this one, and I have two examples. My mother, the reason we went out to Vancouver, the main reason was because she went in some, like, run marathon thing, and there are, like, thousands of people there. So you fall over and get trampled by thousands of people. It's a pretty good time, I'd imagine. You're not getting back up. So the other thing that popped in my head is because there's some, like, terrorist at some nightclub and that may, you know, like, for example, Orlando or, you know, somewhere around there, there's a terrorists, he's shooting people, and everyone's running, you know. You fall over, you get your head stepped on by someone in high heels. No big deal. You're frickin' dead, bro.
Broski.
So, I mean, it's probably be pretty painful. You're getting stomped on by a bunch of people, but, I mean, by the end of it, you're probably going to be dead. You know? So, youngin', what was your way to off yourself and remove your living soul from this earth?
So, this is actually a really basic one. I'm surprised we haven't done this. But, my way is the classic Allah Akbar. Just, you know, just strap some nice C4 to yourself.
Oh, good play.
Give someone a hug. And just, you know, destroy them. But I'm thinking if you want to do it this the proper way, the role model way. The role model way would be to go, like, to some daycare or something. A daycare or some elementary school. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you do your bombing. You just roll up in there. All right, kids, I'm your new substitute teacher.
Abdul Akbar.
And they're like,
you ain't brown, but that's okay.
I saw this meme online that says I probably shouldn't talk to you. And then he just blows himself up.
Yeah.
And then the kids die, and then the mothers cry. Oh!
Spitting bears! Oh, and the kids die and the mothers cry. Okay, carry on.
Everyone just goes by.
Oh.
No, the world just goes by.
Oh.
Because everyone's too high.
Because the government's a lie. Roasted. Getting real, boy. Getting real. All right. Anyway.
All right.
Enough
Okay,
with the
so
freestyle
my rap single's
rapping.
coming out tomorrow.
No, it's not. It's coming out on Tuesday.
Collateral Records.
Okay, so you're
So we have this gross kitty that's
Satan
just, like, wandering around in the room that Josh is beating up with his feet right now. He comes over to see me. I grab him. I kill him.
You
right?
shove your finger up his nose. You thought I was gonna say ass, didn't you? I'm not that fuck. That's only a kitten. When it's a cat, you do that. That's pedophilia.
But did you do that with your cat?
My cat will kill me.
Big boy Black?
Big Black, he'd fuck me.
Big Black?
He'd turn
All
around
right.
on me and stick his paw in my ass.
no.
And that'd be it.
Alright, the kitty's gone.
It's not.
Alright, the kitty's gone.
Let's
He just turns around and comes back in.
get right on to the news here, gentlemen.
We mentioned in an earlier podcast that Our budget for this show is actually pretty high. The $7 a week for chips and rock stars today, probably more like $9.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty crazy, but today I've been destroyed. I haven't been able to eat any of these chips, and it's
Well,
really
you didn't fucking ask.
Come on now.
Ask, for fuck's sakes.
I feel that I shouldn't have to because I'm the star of this show. No, I'm just kidding. The dogs are.
Fuck the Doges. So ask for some chips. Oh!
Give me some chips,
Say please.
please.
No, you fucking faggot.
All right, so
Say Abdul Akbar and then we'll do it.
Abdul Akbar.
Here you go, Abdul. Oh!
I'm not playing this game right now.
Sorry, Abdul. Kobe!
Ah!
Oh shit, did that like go straight pointing you?
Cat's just gonna like eat on it.
I play Pokemon Go every day. Have you seen that video?
No.
What? Search it up right now.
What? I don't have access to a keyboard. So
Wait, boy!
Wait, boy.
You need to search it up if you legitimately have not seen it.
No.
Oh, you're gonna get AIDS.
What am I searching up?
I play Pokemon Go every day.
Is it like some weeb song?
It's not a weeb, but I mean, you'll just fucking watch it.
Is it as cringy as a weeb?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It makes you, your anus just kind of like tighten so hard that
That no cock can go up there.
not even Mark Henry or the Nigger Hulk. Tell me once you've got it. It's got like 1 million views or some shit like that. Fuck off, cat, you little piece of cunt.
Wow.
Well, for fuck's sake, look at him.
Oh, she's loading here.
Oh, good tablet, eh? Is there any Pepsi in the fridge?
I see one with 7 million views.
Let me see. Yeah, it's top one. I don't know how much. It had at least 1 million. I know that. How come people can, like, react to videos and not get copyrighted?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
Well, I don't know. Like, it's really messed up. Is Kid Russian?
I don't know, but that's what the song
It's
consists
a
of.
Minecraft sticker. That's pretty cool.
I play Pokemon Go.
Kid has an iPhone.
Dude, fuck, he's spitting bars. When I get up, I'm grabbing my phone.
Oh.
The cat's gonna leave, dude. He's contemplating leaving right now. Oh, he jumped on the chair. He's getting close to the door. Okay, that's enough of that. That's all it consists of.
That's not very good. That's actually...
Dude.
I want to die. Alright, okay, so... I was in the
I was in the
supermarket the other day. It's a supermarket.
what supermarket?
Burns, like the wholesale, real Canadian
Oh.
stuff. That big boy store.
Big boy.
I was in there, and I
Taking a stroll.
taking a stroll with the grandma.
The
Of the
grandmother.
And we were looking for, cat treats and all that stupid shit.
Fuck
But
you, cat.
I was coming out.
You were
and
coming,
I saw
coming
this-
out of something.
I saw this worthless piece of shit employee that was like literally like doing nothing. This person was like not only was it like an employee, but it was actually like someone I guess kind of important. They were like some like cashier or some shit. They're just sitting in the back, just sitting there on their phone, and guess what they were playing?
Pokemon Go every day.
No,
No, what?
Flappy Bird.
What?
This person was rocking Flappy Bird, and I'm like, wow.
How how long ago was this?
This is literally like yesterday.
Okay, that's just some reference for,
And
I guess, Flappy Bird's back to life
Yeah.
for some reason.
when I was watching this person's just sitting there jammed into Flappy Bird. But here's the interesting part. I saw her boss. This guy. He's pretty.
Was he a big
edgy
boy?
looking guy. Not really.
He wasn't a big boy.
He's more of that corporate, like, hello, I own this place. I'm
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
I have a little bit of a get. That's just how it is.
I lighted 90% of it.
So her boss comes over. This big boy. He literally, he come up and he's like, are you on break? And she's like, yeah.
Oh, one of
She
those.
actually said it like that. She's like, yeah. And
Was she Russian or
he's
was he
like-
just like a dick?
just a dick.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, first of all, no phones on the store floor.
Oh!
He's like, second of all, Flappy Bird. That's an interesting topic. No, but he didn't speak in podcast voice like I do. He's like, Flappy Bird. Last time I checked, it was 2016. I'm like,
Oh, roasted boy.
and then he's like, I could fire you right now because you're only like 3 months old here, so I could fire you. And I'm just like, am I seeing someone get fired right now? And he's like, I know you've been standing here for like an hour now. Your break's only supposed to be 15 minutes. And she's just like, you know what? I quit. And she's like screaming and she's like, fuck this job. And she's like walking out, like knocking things over. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is just so bad. It was terrible to me. Like, this was truly cancerous. Like, it was a movie, like, cancerous thing. Like, just walking out, breaking things, yelling, like throwing a tantrum.
A tantrum.
Causing problems. I was just sitting there just like, you know how it is, laughing. Just like, this person has some serious issues. Everyone else in the store is just watching.
Okay, so, but like, I go on my phone on my job all the time.
Yeah,
It's just so funny, like, I'll take a 15-minute break.
It was pretty brutal.
Every, like, hour. I'll take a 15-minute break, even though I'm only supposed to have, like, 10 minutes per day. He doesn't ever, like, he sits at the front desk and never comes anywhere, so...
I remember when I was working at the grocery store, I could just, like, literally just, like, take an hour break. And just be like, alright. They'd come up and be like, how long have you been on break? And I'd be like, just started. Then 15 minutes later, I would leave. So I'd essentially just wait there till someone asked. And then I would leave 15 minutes after.
So...
Oh, and I have another interesting thing that happened within the same day.
Oh my goodness!
This is
an interesting day!
This is just actually really cancerous. I think I'm gonna save this for the things that piss me off.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So, we're 28 minutes in, which means we're not that close to that yet. So we gotta think of another topic, and we gotta think of another.
Did you say you way to kill yourself yet?
Yeah.
What?
Allahu Akbar.
Oh yeah, Abdul Akbar.
Abdul Akbar. To a kid's place.
So let's continue.
So
Let's carry on with what we're gonna talk about, because we totally know what we're gonna talk about, and we're definitely not just gonna have to pause it afterward and think what we're gonna talk about. We can just keep going and talk like this really fast, and you think you keep up with this shit, and then.
So.
All right, okay. So we're getting into my second, topic idea, piss off jury, but basically, we're gonna expand on this, but specifically for me is meme compilations on YouTube. Now, some of them are pretty good. I enjoy some of them, but the ones that are in Vine form are just such a fucking problem.
Anything that's in Vine.
Anything in Vine form is just a problem.
Like, Vine, it was a popular thing at the end of 2013, and it should just please disappear from my life.
True.
Like, that's just something that needs to be gone.
But for some reason, it isn't.
It just seems like that there's always that dark space on YouTube where you see try not to laugh. Vine edition, hardest version.
100% impossible.
100%, not or 99.9% impossible, or like 86% failed. Some stupid number like that.
Holy, and
like, and you just have like clickbait cancer. Like, if you're new to the podcast, you should probably find out that we like to shit on other YouTube channels a lot. Yeah. We like to shit on other YouTube content a lot.
Shut the fuck up.
So before I was interrupted by dogs again, because the studio has no interruptions, I was talking about cancerous vines and how we like to shit on channels all the time and other YouTube videos.
We've already ruined 2 channels. We're so powerful. With our
powerful.
33 subscriber fan base that, like 90% of them probably don't even watch our videos on a regular basis. They went and they rated those channels so hard. No, I don't think anyone's ever actually cared about the channels we talk about. They just
Well, lots of people agree with us on the lollipop thing.
yeah. Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Another kid that's like Lollipop Gaming wouldn't.
And we've had a few of those.
Yep.
We've had a few of those kids that try and defend that mask.
Probably some of the accounts are him, but just different. You know.
I could see that being a thing.
When people do that, they'll comment on a video saying, "Oh, please check out my content. It's worth your time." Then they'll take it another channel and they'll comment on it. "That was very good. I very much enjoy your content, sir. You earned a subscriber."
And if there's more fucking replies and likes on a comment on a
gets
YouTube
up
video,
to the
it
top.
gets up to the top.
And then you see like there's either two kinds of commenters. The ones like, "You earned a subscriber because this is definitely not a fake account." Woohoo! Or there's the one just like, "Stop self-promoting, you little faggot." And then, that's how that works. But back to shitty vines and shit and stuff, and the word shit has been said quite a bit. Oh, that rhymed. Oh, Buster Rhymes is gonna die.
So after I'm announcing this right now.
Oh.
After this podcast,
We're retiring.
we're opening up Fruity Loops.
Oh yeah.
Making some sick rap beats, or we'll make some trap beats, do some coke,
Oh yeah.
trap the fuck out, and make some music, bro.
Trap
I'm thinking
music.
just get some hard trap music, yell into the microphone like,
I am the one.
I could do this. I could become successful in the rap world.
I could do a bar.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But regardless of alright, okay, so
All right, KSO.
what were you talking about?
I was talking about cancer.
Oh yes. Which form?
So, moving on to the next topic. Right? So,
What are you doing? I was checking Facebook. No.
there's this game that was really overhyped.
Oh, I know that game.
And, it honestly, I was really excited for it. I would see E3 trailers and other presentations, and I was just looking at it like, damn, this game looks like truly something else. This game advertised itself with an infinite universe.
But it's slightly infinite.
That sounds great. Like, there's nothing been done like this in a game. It's gonna be, like, everyone thought it was gonna be, like, the new shit. The trailer made it look like there was a bunch of shit to explore, made it look like there's a bunch to do. The game come out.
When in reality,
And basically, people are calling it the most repetitive game ever. There's no variety. It's an infinite universe, yes,
but
it feels like an incomplete trash game. The game we're talking about, if you haven't picked up, is No Man's Sky. And this game everyone was excited about it. I'm pretty sure
I'm
pretty sure I've even mentioned that before. Like, that game looks cool. I'm pretty sure I've said that this podcast.
8 out of 10.
But it turns out to be like more of a 6 out of 10. You know how it is. A 5 out of 10, if you will.
I'm sure it'd be cool and fun, right? For the first maybe 5-10 hours at best. But literally all it is you go, you take your shitty little resource gun, you grab shit so you can upgrade your ship so you can move to another planet to get more shit, to go to your ship, to go to another planet, to get more shit, to move your ship.
It's another Watch Dogs, an incomplete, boring game. Like, it's just...
it came out of the fucking gates with too high of a price for what you get.
Yeah, it's an $80 game, isn't it? Full price tag?
Yeah, I think so.
Or like 60
I dropped 20 or maybe 40 on that game. I wouldn't fucking throw 80 at it. Not even 60.
Yeah, definitely not 60. I don't know, but that's the type of game that they could probably keep updating. It might turn into an alright game one day.
If they update it well.
Like, I'm trying to think of a game that started out shitty but turned into an awesome game through updates. GTA 5.
Well, it wasn't a shitty game to start, but it was limited. It was really limited.
Yeah, they have.
But like
added
now,
lots
there's
of
so
cool
much
things.
shit.
Yeah, they've even knowing their prices.
Oh, you know what's an example? Black Ops 3. They added supply drop guns. That's pretty good, eh?
That's pretty good.
Oh, cancer. On the topic of No Man's Sky and reviews and such. So me and one of my shitty friends, another one of my shitty friends, and Keegan, another one of my shitty friends, have just like a group chat where we, share memes to each other on Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you've seen this one. I don't know if you have, you probably have, but there's an article that was shared by this guy has actually been in one of the podcasts technically, but he hasn't, said much.
Oh yeah, okay.
The Silent Observer, if you will.
If anyone is that good of a fan to remember that.
Back in my day, episode 4. So anyway, the article is titled "Why Isn't It Called No Woman's Sky?" So you just so this is just a screenshot. But what I can see is, for those of you who have spent the past week wondering why Jezebel, I don't know who that is. I'm not sure. Probably some a YouTuber, some review bitch. But anyway, has not yet published a review of the long-awaited PC console game, No Man's Sky. Allow us to explain ourselves. We find the name of this first-person space travel game to be distasteful, offensive, and shamelessly anti-feminist. Okay.
Shamefully.
So you're saying, something like the moon landing was very shameful? You get up on the moon, that's one giant step for man.
A huge step for humanity.
So now what you're trying to say is that was fucking fucking anti-feminist? It's not fucking anti-feminist, you stupid bastards. I don't think you understand what anti-feminism really is. Anti-feminism would be me going up to you and saying women are gay.
Yeah, it'd be going out of your way to just not to just hate them so much. It'd be going out of your way to just make sure that the feminists hate you.
See, saying the fucking word human, it's human. Are you really gonna get all salty and say, oh my goodness, it should be people? Shut the fuck up, you stupid cunt. It's why, I get it if someone walks up to you and says, you're a fucking whore, you stupid bitch, you can't do anything because you're a woman. Maybe that's a little anti-feminist. But me saying the word human or having a game named No Man's Sky, well, for fuck's sakes.
That's just so annoying to me. Some people are just fucked on this planet. You won't review a game because it's called No Man's Sky.
But if it was called, think of the title was No Woman's Sky. Oh! No Woman's Sky? What the fuck is going on here?
Or No One's Sky.
Yeah, it would be everyone's sky, that's not even the fucking same thing. It would be no one's sky, but that's so fucking dumb. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of fucking stupid that it's no woman's sky. Why would you... Going out of your way...
So as you can tell, these people have a high education.
Going out of your way to make, a name called No Woman's Sky. Saying No Man's Sky is a social, normal thing. That's just what happens. It's just, yeah, When, when there's a group of people, and one of them's a guy, and, two of them are chicks, what do you guys want to do? It's not what do you guy and that fucking set of whores over there want to do? So... yeah, No Woman's Sky is kind of fucking gay when you get down to it. No Man's Sky was actually kind of fucking gay in general because, repetitiveness and obesity and such. But, yeah.
You know how it is.
You already know what it is.
In the gaming industry. But anyway, this is the spot in the podcast where we normally start to talk about the things that piss us off and...
Oh shit, I didn't even read this part. Oh my fuck. Okay, sorry. Jezebel will not be reviewing or even playing No Man's Sky. In a game that claims to take place inside of an infinite procedurally generated galaxy. It's actually, universe, but fuck off. There should be more than enough room for equality. Oh, that was so deep that, it's not okay. Isn't it enough that you fucks get to make female characters now? That should be enough for you whores.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck. I don't want to be one of those radical anti-feminists either because, they're fucking gay.
Oh, they're annoying too, man.
But,
feminists.
Yeah, but I need to say something because this is fucking ridiculous. yeah, like, sure, you should, maybe fucking be disgusting and, like, get your way to a certain degree, but fuck, don't try to change how the human language has been for years and years and years and years, you bastards. So that's all I gotta say about that, eh? Anything else on No Man's Sky you want to say?
I remember when I was younger. Well, actually
When I was younger. It sounded weird. What do you have in your
Younger.
mouth?
This is actually
Pass me the chips.
Hmm?
Pass me the chips. Careful! I can't reach it! Okay.
So when I was younger, this is like continuing on the whole feminist thing, but like my grandma and my grandpa were like salty with each other. Like my grandma, she's not necessarily feminist or anything, but she was pulling the whole fucking men thing, right?
Oh yeah, fucking
she's,
man.
She's doing that, and I remember I was young. I was only like 8, and I didn't know like what feminists was or anything like that. And I remember she's like, men are worthless, and I'm like, come on, don't speak retarded now. And I remember I got in so much shit, like oh. And then I remember my grandma telling me to not grow up like fucking dirty man, and I'm like, alright, I'll just become transgender. I'll become one of the many genders.
Yeah, there's 63 of them apparently.
Yeah.
We're unsure if we're going to make another video about, like, we might do more, like, videos than just podcast videos that are, like, 10, 15, maybe even 5 minutes long about just, like, a specific topic. And then it wouldn't take podcast place. So, like, podcasts would still come out on Monday, and then those would come out whenever. Like Friday or something.
Alright, so this is the spot in the podcast where we normally do our... this is the normal spot where we do our, things that piss us off. And I'm gonna continue my story from earlier. So yesterday, we got back from the dirty native town. And...
Burns Lake.
Yeah, and we were in the local pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was picking up drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do drugs. I do prescription drugs. So I'm cool. Popping pills, boy. Drinking lean. I was picking up my codeine. And I was over, because my grandma was looking at, like, coloring books, because, anti-stress relief or whatever. This is actually pretty funny. This is aside from it or whatever, but my grandma was reading a thing, and it's, like, anti-stress, and I'm like, is that what they're fucking selling these things as nowadays? And the manager of the store looks at me and just started laughing. And she's just like, yeah, that's probably what it is. And these books were like $8. These coloring books were like $8.
Okay, fuck. When I went to Vancouver, I saw those books, right?
Yeah.
There was one for $22.
How big was it?
Probably about, like 60 things you can color.
Oh, yeah.
$22.
Then there's that one person that just buys a printer and just prints them out on the internet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, some of these books are pretty ridiculous. But back to what I was talking about. I was looking at, like, magazines and stuff like that. And those magazines that are, like, pop culture magazines?
Yep.
They're, like, media, like, news, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked at this one magazine. It looked like the fakest piece of trash, just, like, anything for readers type of, like...
clickbait.
Shit content. It was clickbait. It was read bait, alright?
Okay. Yeah, like, clickbait's been around for so long, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you see magazines and stuff.
Days.
Oh.
But
you won't believe what happened! How did she lose 50 pounds? She sucked fucking cock.
So, right on the front cover, I just see Hillary Clinton's dress and all that. Hillary Clinton gained 150 pounds.
What?
You don't just gain 150 pounds. And it's like her then and her now. In the now photo, she's a little bit bigger. But the then photo is like 1999 when she was like literally only like 100 pounds. Like, come on now. Like, and then right below it, it's like Alzheimer's killing Bill Clinton. He won't make it to election day. And then I look up, Jim Carrey, 911 suicide, pop 200 painkillers and 8 lines of coke or something like that.
200. That's not that bad.
And I just like, I was wondering, I'm like, is this shit actually true? I went to like go search it up on the internet. Because I literally just typed Jim Carrey. Because if Jim Carrey tried to kill himself, that would be all over the news.
Mm-hmm.
That would be all over the place. I went up, searched up Jim Carrey, went into news, and it's like Jim Carrey being married or something. And I'm like,
You
come
know
on
what's
now.
awesome? No, keep it going. There's some kiddos outside knocking on the window.
You'd see the fucker.
Which one is it?
It's the cold kid.
Oh, hefty bitch. So anyway, yeah, he rolls in. I'm sure he's coming right through the door right now. He's gonna come in. Just keep it going. He's gonna come in, and he's just gonna be hefty, and he's probably gonna want to do some narcotics. He's a dangerous man.
Let's hold up a second. He's gonna come in here like, let's smoke some weed, nigga.
Let's just wait. So Keegan, how's your day been?
No, better than yesterday.
Hey kiddos, what are you doing? Come on in, hey.
What's it like being disliked? What's it actually like being... Ladies and gentlemen, we have him. We have the man. That goes 080.
He's got.
We have...
Jordan hat. Fuck you, John.
We have
What happened? What hat are you wearing?
California Republic.
Oh, who wears a California Republic and lives in Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you know that goes to our very very fucking prestigious guest has rolled into the building.
Your guys, 20 viewers watching this podcast, right?
I didn't
How's
have
that?
I didn't have any pop or anything, so I just brought like
Do you even know what's going on right now?
Rolling papers.
Yeah.
Do you even know what's going on right now?
you want to smoke some weed, nigga?
Keegan, the
Oh
fuck
wait,
is
are
that?
you guys? We're editing it.
So that goes 080. Man, 15-minute podcast.
Oh yeah? Yeah, well, it's only 13 minutes long,
Talk
bitch.
about the Xbox One and PS4. Talk about how the Xbox One looks like a VCR. Gotta hear it live. Can we get an Xbox One looks like a VCR for the fans?
It looks like a VCR.
Oh yeah. No, we need
Anything
that.
to say?
Yeah, big nose, big boy.
All right, we have another Josh here and two other greasy kids.
Do you guys have any more fucking Pepsi?
No, you stupid bastard.
Okay, so that was
After that, fantastic
that was
interruption.
The daily cancer, and we can move on to Josh's way to piss him off, or things that piss him
I
off.
already kind of said
always
stuff,
get this
but
kind of
you know, give me a second to think. You can say
If you
whatever's
want,
on your
you can
mind.
literally just go. Here's what pisses me off. You and your retarded like also and.
Well, that does piss me
You
off.
and your retarded like getting things mixed up all the time. So I do, and it pisses me off.
So, things that piss me off are things that you can't control that annoy you. Specifically right now, I don't know if this is audible, but there is a vacuum cleaner going in the background, which is kind of annoying, but I don't have anything to do with that, so I can't do anything. So that kind of, annoys me. And other things, like when people are just being cringy, right? You're trying to... You can't control them not being cringy. You can't tell them don't be cringy because they're cringy and they don't know how to not.
They don't know how to not.
But like you have to deal with that, and you can't control it unless you break his neck. And I don't have time for that kind of thing. So it's just annoying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just people in general that don't give a fuck or are just too stupid to give a fuck.
That goes your way
Yeah,
down.
like go 080. He's just like we tell him give us a while. We got.
I want to give you guys a little bit of background information on it. And Braden, if you're listening to this, which you probably are because you actually listen to most of these.
You fucker.
If you're listening, you just listened to you storm into the room here. Listen to this, what I tell you. You are probably the dumbest person I know. Like, actually, like, you guys don't know how dumb this person is. He's just one of those people that are just, like, retarded. Like, he always causes problems, always gets into arguments with people.
in school.
In school, yeah. Like, Miss Richmond does not like him.
If
you
you
remember
don't know
Miss
who
Richmond.
Richard, yeah, she's really like, nigger Hulk teacher.
Yeah. All right. So this guy, he's a little bit bigger. He's about 6'2" at the age of 16 years old.
He's a big boy.
Weighs probably at least 220.
Oh no, 240. He's a big boy.
And he's his curly shitty hair
His gay fucking California Republic hat.
and his Wiz Khalifa hat.
His fucking.
He comes storming up in here.
He's got
doing
like
drugs.
he's got his sweatpants on that say Taylor Gang on them and T God. Like that's just fucking.
He got
gay.
no. And he says he's gonna he always talks about how he's gonna become famous and get a Rolls Royce. he's gonna be better than everyone.
Why would you want to? Okay, if you get famous enough, don't buy a fucking Rolls Royce.
No, that's
you
what he
stupid
says he's
bastard.
gonna do.
But
Like,
why?
I
You
said
could
that
get
exactly to him. I'm
such
like, you
better
fucking
vehicles than a
idiot.
Rolls Royce. Like fuck, if you get real rich and famous, get like something that to show off your money. Like buy a Bugatti. People know you got a lot of.
No!
No, I'm telling. Listen.
Oh, it doesn't matter if
listen,
you're showing off. It's
Listen.
just not worth it.
Listen.
It's a ugly piece of rap.
No, it's not even that ugly.
It's that ugly.
It's not that ugly. It is
that ugly.
not.
Yes.
I wonder what it's like to be retarded. That's just to think. Oh, think about what Keegan does with his life because that is retarded. You stupid bastard. How is it that ugly? Maybe it's not a nice looking car on the fucking road.
It's ugly. It's ugly. It's just a piece of shit.
What are you fucked or something?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, but you're also a lesbian, gay.
I'm
bisexual,
also
transgender, queer.
all right. Yeah, well, I am gonna bring that up now because you're being hard. So another thing that pisses me off today is the way that Keegan can't fucking live his life correctly, and he can't say the word also. Also, he can't say, things correctly. I can't do that very often, but I do it more often than he does, boy. So, carrying on, this is an example from what I noticed about my mother. So she's talking, right? And whenever she goes to get a coffee, she asks for, cream and sugar like the, a normal person would, I'd imagine. I don't drink coffee, but...
I drink my coffee black.
Shut the fuck up, faggot. Anyway, but when she says a specific word, it really hurts me. She says sugar.
Sugar.
No, sugar.
Sugar. Oh,
Can I have some?
replace that SH with an N.
Can I have that? Oh, I just noticed nigger. I was like, what are you trying to smell here, boy? So anyway, like. Sugar? What? It's, okay, Sugar, like Suge Knight, the guy that's daft. And then Sugar.
Sugar.
Like that tiger, like Tigger from the old thing there, and a nigger, and, Why, mother? You crazy bastard.
Do you, call her out on it?
Yes, I do, and she gets mad.
Do it like the restaurant shit?
Yeah.
Up in the restaurant, just like, Mom!
No, I don't say it like that, but I'm like, Mom, you said sugar again. One day someone's gonna mistake it for saying nigger, and then gonna get beat up. So my mom's kind of scary, so I don't think she'd get beat up.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So that run that she went to?
Yeah.
That was a half marathon, and she said it wasn't that hard. That's 21 kilometers.
Fuck that.
That's fucked. I couldn't run a kilometer without dying.
Your mom's that cool. She's that cool where she goes that far for a marathon.
Yeah, well, she's roids.
Damn. I can hear Curly out there going, "Arr!" Like he actually makes walrus sounds, and they're actually fairly good. So.
In class sometimes.
Yeah.
So how far in are we? Because we're running out of shit to talk about again, boy.
53 minutes.
He's trying to mate, you see, but there's not that many walruses in our town. So he has trouble mating.
Yeah, there's only one, and he's not interested.
Well, actually, there's a couple.
There's a couple, yeah.
There's, the large one.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big man.
Big man, there's the large one that comes here sometimes for some reason. There's,
sea prey.
there's Gordon.
Alright, so I'm gonna talk about, what I want to do in the future. Alright?
Like, what you mean? Are you talking about, for a career, or are you talking about this channel? Oh. Oh, I see. You're taking over now, are you?
Fine,
you make all the
it's actually not with
you
this channel.
take all the
It's not with this
executive
channel.
decisions.
It's not with this channel. You have nothing to do with this, unless you want something to do with this.
Then we'll suck. Nothing.
I want to start I already have a rapper lined up. Cypre. Gonna get him on there. Our record label.
Oh.
Gonna create a record label. It's gonna be fire.
Oh.
It'll mostly be jokes. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll make sure it's not cancerous.
I doubt it.
So, 55 minutes in before editing, and I feel that we've talked about quite a bit today. We've had a couple interruptions. And time to move on.
Oh. What?
It's time to move on.
So what?
To the last topic.
What?
You can hear them out there.
I don't think the microphone's picking it up, but they're getting pretty loud.
But putting my foot down. This channel will have some more content on it by the end of September.
There will be.
Even if my computer is in worse shape than it is now, which can't happen, which probably can't happen. But if my computer's if my computer's in worse shape than it is right now, I'm still gonna release more videos. I'm planning to have a video come up sometime soon, and then I actually have another idea coming in right now that I want to work on.
And then I've also got an idea or two lined up for just random videos, and then eventually we'll play some shitty video games, I'd imagine. Be kind of cancer, but fuck, whatever, boy.
But
So, yeah, there will be gaming content in the future. There will be, other things. There will be things other than the podcast. That's why we didn't name this channel the Role Model Podcast, which we could have done easily.
Yeah.
But we also wanted our channel to be more than that. So yeah.
So I'm highly
we're gonna be like that ghost,
Yeah.
808 or whatever his fag.
That 080.
080. He's got his 13 minute podcast.
So
He's got his gaming content. Oh wait, no he doesn't, because he fucking deleted it, because he's a little pussy. I fucking hope you hear this, you big old
I wanna
nigger.
go watch these videos so bad, but like they're gone and it bothers me. Like, oh,
It's a good game for his channel.
so also.
All right,
See?
so okay. Also,
All right, Seiko. Also,
Cole.
So I'm highly considering Conky Dong's comment. I'm actually thinking on throwing this on SoundCloud, probably starting. I'd say this episode will go up on SoundCloud.
We shouldn't put every episode there though. Like we put a few as like previews, and then.
No, we can throw all of them on there.
Listen, boy.
I already have a little bit of a fan base built on SoundCloud.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're gonna like this.
So, this has been the Role Model Podcast. That Ghost 080 signing out. Stay ghostly, my friends.
I hope you heard that, you big curly-haired son of a bitch.
This is just a test. I'm gonna.
Oh, here's the big man.
He come in here. Stay ghostly.
Yeah, stay peggy.